Good morning, Internet! How y'all doing today? My name is Drew, aka the Redrew89, coming at you live with silky smooth sound, feeling like I am channeling the ghost of Robin Williams today because it is that good of a day. How are we all doing? I'm doing pretty good. Today, we're going to be doing some Skyrim. We're going to be streaming. But before we get started, I wanted to show off a couple of things. I've been working with OBS a little bit lately, trying to get my streaming set up to a comfortable medium, a comfortable kind of arrangement. And to that end, I have decided to try something new, and some of you may be amused and some of you may be put off, but you know what, I don't care. I'm just screwing around for my own entertainment, really, at this point. So, without further ado, ta-da! I have become anime, just for your viewing pleasure, yes. Just so that you can see and have something of a face associated with the disembodied voice that I normally have. So, yeah, I think this will be a cool little thing to have as an addition to my streaming setup. Give you guys something to, I don't know, make fun of. Yeah, whatever. We're going to go ahead and get started then in the game. I'm actually in the middle of setting up and testing all kinds of stuff with respect to not just the mod list that I have set up for the testing that I'm doing, because obviously I'm the kind of goober that likes to test his own work alongside a bunch of other mods, and then that becomes a headache because you never know what happens in those cases. But yeah, we should be ready to go. So switch over. Tab over into the game and we can get started. So I'm actually testing slot positions with some of this stuff because I had a conflict of sorts with body slots, biped slots, from All Good and Remodeled Armors, oddly enough. But I think I'm going to go ahead and actually do something here real quick. I just want to do this Remodeled Armor, and we're going to do this. I'm going to put away some of the iron bikini armor that I've got because I don't need, well, I don't want to have a full set. We're going to go with just the bottom, the top, the boots, the circlet, the gauntlets, and I guess we'll keep the thigh. We're also going to get rid of the Vita dress here. That's going to be a later addition. Instead, we're going to go and get, it was the, what was it? Ancient Nord armor remodeled. So I can grab the Ancient Nord armor remodeled right there. And that looks fairly decent. Okay, we do need to get rid of the bikini top though, because it is clipping very badly. But this will be our early game armor setup, because why not? Trying to do a heavy armor, primarily like Battle Mage type build. Also, I gotta get rid of that text. I didn't notice that. Okay, there we go. Alright. So I think we're ready to go, for the most part. We'll just keep that in our inventory for now. Also starting with a couple of steel weapons. I'm not sure if I want to keep these as is right now, or if I want to try to get rid of them and maybe switch to a different set of weapons, because early game I don't want to be too overpowered, but at the same time I don't want to have to slog through a lot of heavy combat and not make much progress. So I guess we'll stick with what we've got for now. This is just how I decided to go ahead and outfit my character for the time being. And everything seems to look pretty well as far as combining the remodeled armors with bikini armors, which, it's an interesting combo, but we'll work with it.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Well, I'm a new member of a guild.
Which guild are you a new recruit for?
Oh, by the way, I've made my dialogue system a bastard abomination of Fallout 4's dialogue system.
The glorious power of magic shall be yours to command.
So when you hear that robotic voice, that's why. I have Fuz Robork installed, which is quite a fun little mod that adds speech generation from player text, NPC text that doesn't have voiced dialogue, and even reads books for you. I don't have the book feature working because I would have to replace my my book menu flash file for that particular functionality, and I don't want to give up my Dear Diary stuff because I like Dear Diary menus. Makes me feel like I'm playing Oblivion again, and I'm nostalgic like that. But we do want to change this character, the player character's voice. I think we're going to go with... Downloaded a number of them. I think we're going to try Microsoft Hazel, I think. We're going to increase the volume because it's a little low. We're going to bump that up to 60%. We're going to bump the pitch up a little bit. And we're also going to put the speech rate around two times. I was fiddling with this off stream, and that's...
I got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragonborn and I just don't know it yet.
That's... maybe not. I'm trying to remember which one I wanted to use.
You do not even know our tongue, do you? Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet troll.
It's a little silly. It's a little clunky, but...
This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me.
Okay, that's the Australian accent. I caught that one real quick. Susan... Is Susan... Which one is
Either
that?
I'm drunk, or you're naked. Possibly both.
Eh.
And so then came clashing and slashing of steel, as the brave lass Matilda charged in, full of zeal.
Yeah, I think that's the British... That's the British English voice.
My cousin is out fighting dragons. And what do I get? Guard duty. Either I'm drunk, or you're naked.
Can't tell.
Possibly both.
Can't tell the difference between those two. What about Hazel Desktop?
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Yeah, I don't know. So, and then we're going to change female NPCs. We're going to have them voiced. What was it? Was it Microsoft Susan? Maybe. We're going to set the speech rate to 2 times, volume to 60%, pitch we're going to bump up to 3, and we're going to test that.
There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun from Old Rurikstead.
And I guess my favorite one out of all of these for the male voices has got to be Microsoft James. We'll demo that real quick because it's kind of funny. Now, the cool thing about this mod that it offers, you'll notice that one of the options in the pages is XVA Synth. So it does work with XVA Synth. Familiar with that tool that adds the option to create synthetic dialogue from voice types that are found in the game itself. Voice models trained off of those performances found in the base game as well as other games out there. And I considered using that at one point, but unfortunately I discovered my PC just doesn't quite have the gumption to handle the game, OBS, and everything else, along with XVA Synth. It unfortunately takes too long to generate.
There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun from Old Rurikstead.
So that's Microsoft James, that's great.
My father said I should go to college.
And that's David, that's the US English one. George, I think, is the Irish one. No.
These ruins frighten you. Take comfort from the knowledge that I am here.
No, it's okay, George is a different one, but which one was it that I liked? Oh, here we are, Microsoft Sean.
I'm told they call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground.
That's the Irish one. I like that one. If I had book narration set up, I would use that one, but actually, we're going to switch that one to Sean real quick for male NPCs. Why the heck not?
I got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragonborn and I just don't know it yet.
That's pretty good. I like that. So yeah, that's Fusrobork. I like that one. This mod is quickly growing on me, just for that functionality alone. And I've been kind of toying around with XVA Synth as well, doing placeholder dialogue for Lielle, and the results aren't terrible. They're not great. Certainly don't hold a candle to the organic performance that Jojo Raw provides. Oh, hi, we're in our underwear. How embarrassing. No, I don't care about religion, and no, I don't care about survival mode. Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. We'll worship Akatosh, I guess. That's fine. Alright, put our armor back on, our boots. Yeah, okay. Also, there's another thing I forgot to do here, another setting I forgot to change. We need to go into Frostbite and get rid of the verbose effects. I don't like the screen effects that it applies for environmental information regarding, you know, temperature and whatnot. Kind of rubs me the wrong way. But we are here at the College of Winterhold.
Welcome to the college.
I was told to
Another
come
new
see you.
student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
I'd love to have a look around.
Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanian is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college,
One of these days
the
I am
Archmage's
going to
responsibilities often
have
keep
to
him off
set up...
Thus, I run the day-to-day
what
operations.
was I thinking here?
Now, please follow me. I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've
I don't
had to
even remember
implement
where that
more
train of thought was
stringent
going.
entry procedures due
I
to
thought of
some
something and then it
problems with local
disappeared as
laws.
soon as I
We don't
thought of it.
anticipate any real
What was
violence,
that?
but
Oh.
it never hurts to be prepared.
I know it had something to do with better microphone setup, because I'm using a microphone headset, which you can't see because my anime self is not wearing one, but I'd like to get my other microphone back out and set it up with a proper like filter and everything. I have the blue snowball, I think it is, or snowflake, one of the two. And I was thinking about getting it back out and hooking it up and testing it out and seeing if it would give me any better audio quality than this headset, because, I don't know, kind of worry that my quality could be better and that I'm not doing enough to make it better. But actually, real quick, before we do anything else, this is annoying me. I'm going to scooch myself over a little bit here. Scooch, 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 right there. That's good. Lock it down. Okay.
Now I'll show
That looks
you to
better.
your quarters.
Okay, we can actually disable our preview in OBS now that I don't need it anymore. There we go.
Going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate.
Yeah, we'll turn on Vitality. It's already active, so I
Let's
don't
go
know
back
why
to the
you're...
Hall of the
whatever.
Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Oh yeah, the other thing I need to do. I keep remembering stuff, because I can't do this when I'm in alternate starts abandoned prison. It won't let me. Interestingly enough, we're going to turn on iEquip, because iEquip is amazing. I love it. It's one of the best utility like interface mods that I've seen. Functionality is very good in my opinion. There are some quirks with it from time to time that I've found that are kind of annoying, but I like it. So yes, we are using with Gamepad++, which is nice. Oops, wait, I set the wrong button. I think I just selected the wrong option. Shit. I should have quick saved. We're gonna try and reset it then. We're gonna turn it off and reset it to see if that fixes it, because I selected the wrong option. I want to use it with Gamepad++, and I didn't do that right. Go down here to Profiles Information. Oh, wait. Okay, that's... yeah. Reset MCM. Restart message quest. Okay. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. we start up iEquip, hopefully it pops the message this time. No? Oh dear. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna have to load that save. Cool. Alright. And then I'll have to redo those settings again. Goody goody. Sorry guys. You're gonna have to deal with me being in menus for a couple more minutes. I promise we'll get to some gameplay eventually. What? What was that? Okay, there's a couple things I need to change here. I need to go into all geared up, derivative, go into weapons. We need to change our two-hander slot, because for some reason remodeled armors does conflict with body slot, biped slot 54. So what are we using as far as, you know what, I'm not typically going to be dual wielding, typically, so we can disable the left-hand weapons display for that. I may use a shield occasionally. I don't really care if it shows up on my back. I don't know. We'll change this then to 55 instead of 54. And that fixed it. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. There are a couple other things I need to fix though. One moment.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of old battles and gold he had made.
It's a fine day with you around.
Been so long since I killed a Storacloak, my sword arm's getting flabby. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more, when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Okay. So I think that's everything there. Now, I think I wanted to tweak my weapon positions, but I'm honestly not worried about it right now. We'll worry about that in a little bit. Well, you know what? What the hell? Might as well, while we're here. And then I also need to re-gear. Weapons, scroll all the way down yonder. We're gonna do, what are we doing here? We wanna change that. And set that to a 5. We're gonna move this back. And we're gonna go down to our greatsword. We're gonna move it forward just a touch. Why not bring it up a little bit as well? That way it looks a little bit better. And then we can... Nope, that's not the one. So it's yaw that we need to change. Yaw. Okay. I think that'll be okay. I just have a slight compulsion to avoid clipping wherever I can, but I don't know if it's going to be possible with this, so we do want to move wait, that's dagger. We don't want to change that. In fact, we want to set our dagger back to its original positions, because we're going to be using the boot or the dagger on ankle option in XPMSE, I believe, if we ever use daggers. Come on. What a pain, what a pain, what a pain. I love staring at IUI's race menu, or race menu, I mean, yeah, whatever. Words and things. We'll move it back just a touch, because I think if we set it like that, we should have it pretty well lined up, so that... Oh, nope, that's a little too far back, of course. Because that little ring, I'd like it to kind of look like it's physically attached to the scabbard for the greatsword, you know. Just immersion, okay? Leave me alone. This is what Skyrim looks like when you're a modder that's far too invested in making everything look good, just yeah. So when you move it back forward, we'll set it to -5, and that should get us where we want it. Yeah, yeah, that's good. And I mean, it kind of looks like, it don't look bad. It looks good. I'm good with it. Although I do want to have more, I do want to have more of a tilt on the one-handed sword, the rapier, so that it looks like it's more easy to grab, you know, whatever. I think if we set it to 0, that'll be fine. Come to think of it. Yep. Ah, yes, that's better. That way it looks like the hilts are easy to like, yep, like that, you know? And then we switch weapons, and then that does its thing. And we can, but yeah, that looks believable, actually. And I mean, yeah, there's some popping with the animation, but you know what? I don't care. I really don't. Okay, so we got what we want there for the most part. I need to go into my powers, add item. Oh, nope, I already had it. We want to go to remodeled armor. Search for ancient. Okay. Looks like we're good now. I think I want to do, yeah, I want to do that. Iron thigh. Those will work. And we're just gonna dump this stuff in there. So we've got ancient Nord armor, iron bikini, iron boots, circlet, gauntlets, spine, and thigh. That's fairly decent armor set for early game. I'm only cheating this because it's test day. Actually, no, I lie. I do this all the time with my characters because I like to have them equipped with a decent set of starting gear so that I don't have to grind for gold and deal with all of the nonsense involved with starting with absolutely next to nothing. But I think we're ready to go now, finally. Oh, yeah, we need to talk to the statue over here. Need to have a conversation with an inanimate object.
My child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
I'm a new member of a guild.
I'm a new member of a guild.
Oh,
Which
I don't
guild
have to
are
read
you
it
a
now.
new recruit for?
College of
The glorious
Winterhold.
power of magic shall be yours to command.
Okay. Now, we can go up here. Don't care about survival mode. I do need to put clothes back on. Good lord. Alright. I do still need to disable... Oh no. Okay. I guess that's a good thing. I accidentally hit the wrong button combo and tried to quick load when I didn't want to. Mod configuration. Frostbite. Settings. Verbose effects can be off. Yeah, I think we're good there. The only other thing I'm trying to remember if I did right, yep, that's set. What else was there that I wanted to double check? Okay. We can turn on iEquip now. I know what I wanted to check. I wanted to check Raz. Because that's a thing. Oh, you're not gonna let me until I exit. Yes, I would like to set those keys to the recommended ones. And then I would like to go into edit mode. Okay, yes. Yeah. Edit mode. Are we done yet? No, almost. This is what modern modded Skyrim looks like, spending a lot of time in MCM menus and such. Change to my personal tweaked layout, which is just diamonds repositioned. I think Diamonds Are Forever is the one that I'm using, but I repositioned it and saved it so I didn't have to reposition it every time I started a new character. Coffee is good. Okay. We can exit edit mode any minute now. Any minute. Are we good? Cool. Now...
I believe... Made myself rather clear.
Get back here.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the...
Yeah, that's already in the right-hand queue. Alright. Switch to magic. That can go in left-hand queue. That, I suppose, can go in the left-hand queue for now, because I am going to need it. That can go in the top queue. That can go in the top queue. There. Our equip is now properly set up.
Bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receive no such treatment here.
So I do need to edit this. Get rid of the unarmed. And remove from queue. Back to menu. Remove from queue. Remove from queue. Okay. That should do it.
Pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
One more thing. I don't remember if I set this up or not. Okay, it is working. I do need to set followers. That'll work.
Welcome to the college.
I was told to come see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are.
Something's fighting with alternate conversation camera, and I'm not sure what. I think it's smooth cam, because I didn't set the compatibility flag in here in the MCM. Let me try that. No, improved camera and alternate conversation camera are both enabled for compatibility. So I have no idea why. Unless it's something else. Let me try, let's see here. I think EFL Redux settings.
Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them,
I don't
you may
know.
find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
I'd love to have
Wonderful.
a look around.
Please follow me, and don't wander off.
Yeah, whatever.
You said
Yes,
something about
just
a
a
tour.
brief overview of our facilities. Are you ready?
I'd love to have a look around.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off.
There. Finally, it triggered the quest to update properly. I don't know why it didn't do it before.
Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, by the way, headphone warning.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Oh boy.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
One last thing, I promise. Yep, okay, that's good. Although, I want to turn that off. Or at least subtle, make it less, yeah. Okay.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
did I set that? Oh. Man, my game is running pretty slow right now. Averaging like 20 FPS. That's no bueno.
Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying,
It may in fact be that having VC face running is just that little bit too much. So we might say goodbye to anime Drew here in a minute here. Actually, I'm going to try that now.
Of course,
Go ahead and close that.
You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is
Let's see if the game performs any better. Oh yeah, a little bit. Got me back to 25 FPS, so I guess that explains that.
Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I think we should learn something practical.
Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I don't know any ward spells.
That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go.
Oh boy. What happened? What happened? Hey, crash to desktop. Hooray! It saved a couple minutes before that, so that's good. Oh, what happened? Shit. Full view. What happened? What happened? Tell me, please, what happened. We're going into our overwrite. Update during what? Unofficial patch. Base form Jizargo, Skeleton Beast, unofficial Skyrim patch, Moncano, relevant objects, clip generator, behavior graph. Huh. Weird. I don't know. It might be just a fluke, I guess. We'll start the game back up. While the game is starting back up, because it notoriously takes a long-ass time for my game to start back up because of ENB and all of the mods that I have installed in this game, which is probably a reason why it crashed. I'm going to step away for a couple of minutes to grab a drink, maybe refill my coffee, or get a different beverage. Probably should switch to water now anyway, because it's afternoon. So I advise you to do the same if you are watching live, which I don't believe anybody is, but if you happen to be watching this in the future, go ahead and use this opportunity to stretch your legs, go grab something to eat or something to drink. Otherwise, if you want, you can just skip ahead until I come back. So yeah, BRB. Okay, we're back. I am going to go ahead and continue playing, but I'm going to mute microphone for a couple minutes. I got some lunch here. I got some sandwiches I'm going to stuff in my face. And you don't want to hear me chowing down like a ravenous beast, so I will be playing, sort of, but all at the same time I'm going to be chowing down, so if you wonder why I'm not saying anything, that's why.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I don't know
That's
any
all right.
ward spells.
I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell. And keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Have you heard from your family recently?
No, not really. Couriers don't seem to like delivering letters here.
That's too bad.
Not at all. It means I'm not being hounded about my progress at the college.
New here too, eh? It's good to see another Nord. I feared I'd be the only one. Almost doesn't feel like Skyrim, being so far away from the rest of the world here.
Why aren't there many Nords at the college?
Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races. I'd better get going.
You know, before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything?
I'm sorry, what?
I've just been asked enough questions. I'm here to learn not to explain myself over and over. Forgive me. I didn't mean to assume.
Do you like it here at the college?
So far. If only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be. I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me.
Do you know anything about Sarthal?
Not really. Just that it's very, very old. It was one of the first cities of men in Tamriel, I think.
Winterhold used to be full of dark elves.
didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains. Until next time.
College is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly.
The inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere. You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level destruction spells yet?
Not yet, but I will.
Ah, this is good. But Jizargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo.
You seem very sure of yourself.
There is much for Jizargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jizargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
You seem excited to be here.
Oh yes, Jizargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful mage here. Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing.
Not everything is a competition, you know.
Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it. Mm-hmm.
College is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly here.
The college will be here
What
for
have
you
you
no
got
matter
for
what.
sale?
We always spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Mm-hmm. Education is never appreciated until after the fact. Young people never understand this.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I will gut you like a fish.
Walk away. Right now.
Nice try, but you do not scare me. I am not going to ask again.
I'd rather die.
Never should have come here.
Have you, by chance, seen my research notes? I seem to have misplaced them. It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that thief's corpse naked in the snow because why the heck not? His stuff is worth money. On my way back, I'm probably going to stop at the general store to sell some stuff. Something is not working correctly with TDM. Come on, TDM, why are you not? Why? There we go. Gonna loot some of this food. Alright. Well, that's a little bit of loot. Nothing to be too excited about, but something anyway. Everybody else is making their way down. Tolfdir is leading the way. I don't know where the rest of them are, but we could either wait here traditionally or we could wait here functionally. I don't know yet. We'll at least wait for Tolfdir to make his way down. Yeah, they'll all be here shortly enough.
Always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. And here we all are. Shall we step inside? The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own.
What's so
We're
important about
particularly
this
interested
place?
in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
What are we looking for?
Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence.
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
I now wonder, all of a sudden, if I could add another voice other than English voices, if it would be capable of reading English text. I'm gonna take that pickaxe, because I'm gonna need it later. We're gonna need it for something later. Some mushrooms in there. What's that? Blister wort, huh? I don't care. This character doesn't really have any interest in alchemy. Other people can do that.
Who knows what we might find in here?
Well, are there any questions before we begin?
I don't have any more questions. What would you like me to do?
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Berlina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them, just identify them. Onmund, please search that area over there. See if you notice any residual energies. Live or undead. Cesardo, what shall we have you do? Why don't you verify that we're the first ones by any amount of tampering? All right, everyone.
Yeah, jumping over there was kind of a mistake. That's alright. Okay, maybe that was more of a mistake than I realized. How the hell do I get out of here now? Oh, okay. I'm being a little bit of a loot goblin right now, so don't mind me. There you are.
It's going to take forever to sit through all this.
Tolfta sent me to help you.
What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. All right, then.
unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
Hold, Mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, Mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
Some
I'm
sort of
afraid I
ghost or
didn't see
apparition
anything.
appeared.
Can you
It
tell
spoke
me
to me.
more about what you saw?
It said
The
something
Psijic
about
Order?
danger ahead, and the
Are you
Psijic
quite
Order.
sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
What's the Psijic Order?
They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place.
Okay, so
Why is the Psijic Order contacting me?
I have
weird
no
pronunciation
idea,
on some
but
of
it's
this.
Fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. Take care now. Is someone there? This is simply fascinating. Be prepared to defend yourself.
Might have to
This
change
is
my
simply
options here.
fascinating. This is simply fascinating. This is simply fascinating.
Wait a minute. I don't need to change. I can change my. I'm messing with my controller configuration. Give me a second. Ugh. Oh. Wait a minute. Yeah. Wait. Okay. I see. I see. Well, we can remove that activator then. Maybe it'll work properly then. My target lock isn't working correctly. I think now it will.
Is someone there? you doing that for?
I need ammo. Oh, okay. I never looked down there. There are a lot of coffins down there. Holy cow. That's like a bottomless pit.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these... I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentioned. But if it is truly dangerous, be careful. Go on ahead. I'll be sure and catch up with you before long.
I would like very much to change my quiver position, thanks. Let's set the Frostfall Quiver XP32. Oh, I have quiver hidden. That's why. Right? I think so. I just need to check this real quick. Sorry. Oh, let's see. All the way down this list. That works. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Hmm. Really? Hmm. I thought I had it set to automatically unequip ammo. Maybe I don't. Hold up. Ammo, quick range. Yep, auto unequip. And then... Okay, that works. And then if we switch back to our bow... Okay, that gives us our one steel arrow. But we can switch back to that. Okay, okay. Okie dokie. I think I want to change my... bow placement a little bit, but I guess we'll wait until after we get done this dungeon, because I don't need to be goofing around with race menu or MCM while I'm trying to get through a dungeon that I've been through so many times. I know it like a lot of things. Hey. We're gonna need to switch weapons. Here, I just said I don't need to be doing MCM menus, but guess I'm bad at holding myself to a standard. Where's the dagger? Where's the dagger? Dagger. Where'd you go? Went right by it. On ankle. And let's do this. I want to see how this looks. It's not too bad. Pick up the potion. Oh, and then there's this puzzle here, which is like the hardest puzzle in the entire game. Oh my god, it's so difficult. Quick save. Ah. Well, that didn't work. Let's try that again. Yes, I'm playing Souls Rim. Look, Mom, I'm playing Souls Rim. Oh. Oh, shite. That hurt. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. I couldn't make enough distance. Ugh. Well, let's revise our strat a little bit. That's not the weapon I wanted, but okay. Fine, we'll just do this. I can kind of tank the damage with this spell active. I don't know how long it's going to be active, but we'll try it. I don't have enough stamina to do any dodging because I'm using it all to swing my weapon, but that's okay. We won. Thanks to that scroll. Finally. Quick save, please. Please, please. I don't want to do that fight again for a while. Such an annoying fight, especially when you're low level. Alright, this puzzle's kind of annoying because it does this thing. Let me see. Fail, snake. And 3, 2, 1.
I thought it high time I caught up with you.
Hold it. Hmm. I don't know why this doesn't seem to stick with XPMSE, but it really is annoying. Let's do this instead. Actually, we're going to disable all of our Nemesis stuff for a minute. What do you mean? Oh. Wait, let me try something here.
Well now, would you look at that?
Nope. Why the heck? Why the heckin'? Heckin'.
I never imagined we'd find something.
Thank you. Thanks, XPMSE, for cooperating.
So far within Sarthor? What was that? Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power. There! Now attack it! I'm not the only one seeing this, am I? Why, this is utterly unique. Be prepared to defend yourself.
What is this thing?
I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry. This is simply fascinating. This is simply fascinating.
Yeah, we get it. You're fascinated. You're also annoying. Okay. Make our way through here. Down into here. We'll go ahead and get this word wall so it shuts up. We're just gonna fast travel back there because I really don't feel like going on foot.
If you're here for sightseeing, well, then you've seen the sights. Might as well head somewhere warmer.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor mistake.
That line of dialogue has to be a reference to Galaxy Quest. If anybody has seen that film, it was a Tim Allen sci-fi comedy released back in like the late 90s, early 2000s. It was meant to be a spoof on like Star Trek and such. It was a very funny movie, and I swear Throngnar's line right there, or Dagger's line like right there, is almost verbatim a line from that film. So funny little Easter egg that I don't know how many people have noticed it, but I noticed it and I just told you, so that's cool.
I need the access key for your private bath.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Heard any rumors lately? Heard any rumors lately?
Have you seen the Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Heard any rumors lately?
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different.
What have you got for
Sate that
sale?
appetite, huh?
That'll work.
See ya. Is everything well, Nelacar?
All right. Are you gonna get rid of the... There. Why isn't that spell showing up? There's supposed to be a power here. Unless I just do it the other way. Let me see if it works the other way. Oh, it works. Cool. So Keep It Clean's functionality works with dirt and blood. Good to know. So I don't have to worry about using a special power for it. I could just use soap objects from inns and such and make my own if I need to. But that's annoying. Don't know if I should disable the modesty idle or not. I'll keep it on for now for grins and giggles. The reason I did that was to get rid of the debuff that comes with that, because I'm going to go over to the store now and sell a good deal of loot that I don't need.
Staying safe, I hope.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? I do what's necessary so we can get by. Have to.
What have you
since
got
I
for
can't
sale?
count on my brother for... Take a look.
Okay, you can have the hunting bow. You can have... Actually, you can have both of those iron daggers. You can have Staff of Mage Light. Give you the steel arrow for now because I don't care. You can have the unenchanted mage gear. You can have one of the enchanted rings. I'm gonna keep my gold garnet ring, and maybe I'll put an enchantment on it soon. Boots can go. Light armor can all go. The helmet can go. Those gauntlets can go. I'm gonna keep these and disenchant them. I'm gonna get rid of the light armor. I'm gonna keep this shield. I'm gonna keep the shield. I'm gonna favorite it and I'm gonna add it to my cube after I finish what I'm doing here. Sell you that, sell you that, sell you that. Well, you know, I don't need any unenchanted rings that take up slots that I already have filled. No. What else? Well, you're almost out of gold anyway, so I think we're good. Yeah, oh, I'll sell you the spell tome because I already learned that spell. Yeah, I'll hold on to my gems for now, I guess. Well, I'll sell you a garnet because you have just barely enough gold to afford one. And then I'll hold on to my gems for now. Although, I could buy a grand soul gem. You know what? I'm gonna buy these lockpicks, get them back, and I'm gonna hold off on getting the soul gem for now because I don't really have
Until next time.
a lot of enchantments. In fact, I don't think I have any yet. So we'll go do that. Get some items disenchanted. We'll go talk to our mage, and we'll go from there. I gotta go talk to Savos anyway. I gotta go talk to the Archmage and let him know that we found a big ball of bullshit. Big ball of fuckery. I really should watch my profanity. Watch the profanity, right? Oh well. YouTube. Who cares? It isn't like I'm planning to monetize my videos anytime soon. Let's go. Oh, well, I didn't want to go here. I wanted to go over there. On what I'm doing right now.
What do you need?
We can make our way on up the stairs to the Archmage.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
No, we haven't.
Then allow me to introduce myself.
The only thing I
am
wish
Savos
this
Arin,
mod did...
Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
I need to speak to you about Sarthal.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now.
Well, there's no lip sync on the player character. That's what annoys me about this.
We've found something in Sarthal, and Tolfta thinks it's important.
Very well. I trust that you wouldn't be here were it not significant. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
Dangerous research must be a problem here.
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
Have you ever met with the Sajic Order?
Personally? No, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when I was but an apprentice.
I just realized why it didn't work earlier, because... Oh, well, yeah. Speak NPC, okay. Huh.
But that was a great many years ago, before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum, and it disappeared entirely.
What's the purpose of the college?
Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners, or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us.
Alright.
I'd like to know more about the college's history.
I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to look that up. Hold on a minute here. I just found something on YouTube. Apparently it is possible to do what I'm trying to do, or what I would like this thing to do, and I'm trying to figure out how that works, so...
What happened in the last few hundred years?
I might save and quit the game momentarily and switch to desktop so that I can take a look at this and see how it works.
An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched.
What caused the Great Collapse?
No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case.
Tell me more about the Great Collapse.
The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain.
I also think I need to switch to my Bluetooth headphones, because this headset that I'm wearing is not comfortable.
All right then.
But let's go ahead and... Actually, no. We're gonna make a proper save instead of a quick save. Okay. So... Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and save and quit. We already saved, so let's go ahead and quit to desktop, and then I can go over here, full view, grab ourselves a new tab, break out into a new window. We don't need to be on Creator Studio. We want to go back to main YouTube. Home. Oh no, library. Library. Oh, okay. Who's go fork lip sync? Yeah, okay, so this is the video I had on my phone like 2 minutes ago. Let me see what this is. Here it says. Oh.
Hey, Crafty.
Need something?
I'd like to know more about you.
Huh?
How come a child like you is a thief?
A boy's gotta make a living, right?
How old are you?
I'm 11 years old and I could take you.
Do you have any family?
Alright, one moment. I wonder if it's maybe something else that's conflicting with the lip sync. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to Who's Robork, text to speech, go to the main page in the description. I want to look through here. Okay, so individual voices, player voice lines when selected, dialogue. Pressing the speak key will preview highlighted dialogue choice. Incompatibilities. Do not use this mod with Fuzrodo, which I already disabled it. Pretty sure. Double check. Yeah, Fuzrodo is in fact disabled. Disabled. So let me go to posts. Search. Wait a minute. Yeah. Alright, I am going to take a quick break because I got a couple things I have to do. Apparently the shortcut hotkey that I'm using to toggle my microphone also quits YouTube, or quits Firefox, which I didn't expect. Only when the window has focus, so I guess it doesn't matter, but still, that's not quite what I wanted. I also am trying to figure out what does this. Audio bitrate? What do you mean audio bitrate? Because I have nothing playing, or what? Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break while I try to sleuth this out. I'll be right back.
You have selected Microsoft James as the default voice.
Several, if you're talented.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of gave up here on the idea of getting that to work. Wait a minute. Something I forgot to do here. Okay. Yeah. Not sure why things don't want to work the way I want them to, but it's okay. I believe, from what I've been seeing online, the thing I need is actually not publicly released. I could message the person that set it up that way, but I would also have to change my mods around and use PC head tracking and voice type mod, which I've had before, but I ended up getting rid of whenever I installed True Directional Movement because it has its own head tracking options. So I would have to disable that in the MCM and then install PC head tracking and all that other happy crap. And then whatever custom files that the gentleman on Nexus Mods put together and has not released publicly because it's still not quite 100%, I guess.
I think he's looking for you.
Why would Ancano be looking for me?
Just, well, mind what you tell him, all right?
Is there a problem?
No. Well, I don't think so. Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse. That what he's really doing is spying for the Thalmor, trying to feed them information. Whether it's true, I can't say. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it?
Thanks for the warning.
You're welcome. All right then.
All right then. Also,
Your brother's a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
I care little for idle conversation. But perhaps you need help with conjuration magic.
Now, you're going to see things really slow down, and that's only because this particular interior is slower than molasses. For whatever reason, the Arcanium in Obscure's College of Winterhold has some major FPS problems on my system, and I don't know why. Probably because the world, or the interior space, is very detailed and very full.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Something with, I think it's the choice is yours, is causing that quest not to update when you read the book. And I don't like that. That is a thing that I've had to deal with for far too long, and I don't know why it does that. I don't know why, because I know other quest books, when you pick them up, it will show a message box. It'll actually prompt you if you want the quest or not, basically. So, I want to look at this. I want to investigate this for a moment. We're going to switch back over to our full view, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a crash course in how to check things like this. So we have a BSA and we have an a plugin. We can open our plugin in Xedit, and we can troubleshoot this. I can possibly even make a custom patch for it today, just for grins and giggles. I want to look at none but the choice. Let me see, where is that? The choice is yours. There it is. So we hit OK there. It's going to load everything up. Xedit is great for stuff like this because it lays everything out and shows you your conflicts and everything. If you don't know how to use Xedit, you're missing out. It's real simple to learn once you get some basic understanding of how plugins in Skyrim are organized and set up. So we want to look at the book records. Here we are, Book 3, Valuable Lost Legends. So, aha, see? So it has a book, quest book, wait a minute, it has a script. It has a script. Why does the script not work? I'm going to look at this. They last downloaded a file from this mod 2019. That might be why. I am running on a version that is like 3 years old, apparently, if I'm reading this correctly. So yeah. Let's download that, because I'm a goofy goober. Okay, yeah, nice. Let's see, over here, the choice is yours, choice is yours, replace. Maybe that fixed it. Maybe. Let's try it, see what it does. By the way, those of you watching, I think there's 2 of you watching currently live. How y'all doing? Don't be afraid of chat. Chat will not bite you. Quite the opposite. We are a friendly bunch here. At least I am. I don't know. I speak for myself. Let's go ahead and switch back over to the scene. So when the game loads up, it'll load right up. I goofed up permissions on one of the channels in my server on Discord. By the way, I have a Discord server. Continue. Hopefully upgrading to the latest version of The Choice is Yours fixed that particular bug, because that is an annoying bug. The fact that it doesn't update correctly really is not ideal. So we're gonna stop right here, take a peek at this rooted ceiling, which gives us the quest itself. And then, if we go down to the Arcanium this way, we can stop there real quick. Buttery smooth in the Archmage's quarters, 60 FPS. Wow, unprecedented. But yeah, and the Arcanium is a different story. Oh, that's the private collection. We're gonna go down the next layer. Go down a level. I want to set this as our active quest. Leads us right over to that book. Gonna work this time. No. Why? We're gonna try something else. It might be that it's not gonna work on an active save, so we're gonna do this.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
We're just testing this, because I don't like that glitch. Otherwise, I have to engage in some questionable metagaming in order to, you know... But I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It's just annoying! It slaps my immersion right in the face with a trout. Read Lost Legends. Aha! 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 So, that does work on a new save. I wonder if I remove... Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to reinstall it the not so recommended way. We're going to do this. It'll take only a couple minutes, hopefully, but it'll be an enlightening experience. So we're going to load the game back up. I've disabled The Choice is Yours. I've turned that mod off temporarily. And then what I'm doing is I'm loading the game back up. I'm going to load the save over it, quit, and then use a script cleaner to remove all script fragments that are unattached. And then I'm going to re-enable the mod, start back up, and that should refresh basically all of the scripts associated with that plugin, associated with this mod. In theory, this should work. I've had it work in most cases. There are a couple of edge cases, gimmies, that may not allow that to work. And of course this, oh, my encoder's overloaded. Oh yeah, how about that? Because ENB was compiling shaders, that's why. But no, there are instances where you will break your game if you try this with the wrong mod. That's why I disclaimer this, do not try this at home. I'm allegedly a professional and I know what I'm doing. Usually I mean, anyway. Allegedly being the operative word in that statement. And besides, if I break this save, then it's not really a big deal. And by the way, I'm probably going to be streaming a lot over the weekend, so you'll probably see more of this kind of bullshit where I'm throwing stuff at the wall to fix things that annoy me, because that's how I play Skyrim anymore. It's not so much about playing the game for the game's sake, it's about playing the game for a specific experience, which isn't always feasible, but I don't know, the way my brain works. Welcome to 2022 Skyrim. We load the save. Yep, it bitches about choice is yours being no longer present. We could try. Oh, it disabled my bashed patch because of that. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we'll see.
What you here will last.
Okay, saved and quit. We're gonna go into full view. I'm going to open up. Where is it? In here. No, in here. Room tools, resaver. And we're going to load the most recent save, which was today at 2:18 p.m. Open that. Yep, it's going to cry at me about 18 unattached instances and 41 undefined elements. So we go up to the clean menu here in this program, and we go remove unattached. That clears that out. And remove undefined, and that clears those out. Then we can save. Actually, we're gonna save it. We're just gonna save over it. See what happens. So we've saved, or we've cleaned our save of all the old crap from when the Choice is Yours was installed on the old version. And now, if we re-enable the new version and launch our game, everything should work. Allegedly. Okay, we're back. Got called away for a moment there, but all good to go. So, if I'm correct, if my theory is right, if we go read that book after we've read our Writ of Sealing and started that quest, it should tell us what we need to know and get us the correct quest update. Okay. We can unequip our arrows. Oh shoot, I didn't want to go down that way. I want to go back. And go this way. I think... Oh no, I won't worry about it right now. But we do want to go... Boy, that's slapping my immersion with every footstep. The dagger, it looks like the sheath clips with the floor on my character. I don't know, whatever. Not a big deal. I am not going to let it bother me right now. Because we can only fix one thing at a time. So now, before we read the book, we're going to open this Writ of Sealing and read it to give us the quest as is. It says here, investigate that cryptic message. So if we read Lost Legends, no. Oh, it did work, because the quest is already active. That's right, it leads us where we want to go now. I open my map, but my map is fucking broken. Jesus Christ. I'm having a bad day with this. Alright, I think it is time now to end stream because I've got a lot of problems with this modded playthrough that I didn't realize. I'm gonna go ahead and fix all of them, and then I will be back either later this evening or tomorrow, probably around the same time, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. If I do decide to stream this evening, I will certainly leave a notification somewhere or other, either my Discord channel, which I can pop into the video description for the VOD after the fact. In fact, I can actually do this. I can throw a link into chat. Give me an invite, please. Copy. Paste that there. There's the Discord. So feel free to join. We are a not particularly talkative bunch, but we do hang out and have fun and do the thing. In the meantime, I am going to unbreak the various things that are broken here. And I will see you all next time.